Okay, I'm ready to put that dry brushing technique to work here. Got Testor's Chrome Silver here. What I'm going to do is open that up and get a brush that basically is a little bit of a wider brush. It's very small still. And the first thing I'm going to do is put it in some thinner, get the bristles soaked so the paint will actually soak into it. Now, again, I hope you can see this well on the camera. But what I'm going to do, and I'll use the backside first just to get practice at it. And no matter how many times you do dry brush, you should always practice first and get the consistency you want. I'm going to dip my brush in the thinner, or the silver. I'm going to wipe it almost completely clean on the paper towel until it's almost clean. Then I'm going to lightly just drag it along the rim, being very careful not to get it on the tire itself. If I do, I can always repaint it, but best not to have to do that. I'll get some on the rim on the inside. Just a little brush in here. You don't want it too bright either. You just want an indication that it's wearing off. Okay, now I'm going to do the same to the outside. Then it'll pick up all the bolts and corners and really start to look good. On a really soft brush for doing this. It almost looks like a gray as you're doing this. Okay. Now the plane is still in pretty good shape, so I don't want to make these look too worn and torn up. We'll just believe it's before we had really bombed the heck out of Germany and had them reusing wheels from other aircraft. So this is a fairly new wheel. Okay, so that's actually all we're going to do on that for the silver. Then what I was talking about before is that little mark that shows the slippage from the tire and the wheel. I'm going to do that with just a little tiny bit of red paint. Again, get the brush pre-thinned, get the tip down to where it's just real fine, and the line was just very, very small, so it isn't too noticeable, and it could have been anywhere on the rim and tire itself. Sometimes they're white. There we go, just a little indicator like that. And if it seems to be too bright on the red or on the actual silver weathering, I can always, when I'm start to weather with my pastels, I can hit it with a little of the pastels and drop that brightness down. And that's pretty much all there is to the whole tire. If you want to make it look a little more worn, you can do so, but just gives those things a little bit of life instead of being these big black donuts.